Shawn Porter, he has a podcast on the Porter Way, right?
Yes.
He called Jaron Boost Ennis overrated. What are your takes on that? I'm gonna start with you, Walt Dolla.
Man, that's a tough statement. I think, but at the same time, I do know where he's coming from with it.
I was about to say
what
that.
I'm saying? What is it? What's Boost like? 24-0? I like Boost. Let me say that off the top. I like him.
I think he like 20. No, I think he like 27-0. He's
27-0.
Yeah.
But I have to be honest with you.
Got that many fights?
I think it's 24 though. It's like 20. But we could be somewhere around there.
Google that. It's like 24, 25, something like that. I thought it was 27. I thought he was 27.
Go ahead, Walt.
But from that, watching his fights, he is kind of fighting tomato cans a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he's knocking these tomato cans out for sure. I think he got to start. He got to get some fights. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Physically and how he looks like a great fighter. He looks like he got the skills and all that kind of stuff, and he's strong from what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
But he got to fight somebody that punch back. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel I wouldn't call him overrated, but he need to fight. He need to fight somebody like somebody we know. I don't know the people he fights name, to be honest with you. Like,
okay, I'm gonna start. I agree with that. I wouldn't say what Shawn said is actually right. I mean, it's levels to this. It's levels to get to that top brass. It's levels. Overrated to me was a poor word choice. That was poor. I think unproven, that's the right choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But overrated, it's like overrated. I said that I posted it, that whole interview. It's a poor choice of words. You know what I'm saying? And he's unproven, whatever. And that's not his fault, because when you come up in the ranks, you gotta fight the tomato cans. We said this like almost a year ago with the Mike Tyson thing in the past episodes. It's levels to this. I mean, of course, Boost gonna want the top brass. He gonna want the Spence and the Crawford and the Ugas and the Shawn Porters and all that. He want that. But what Shawn Porter said is actually correct, but the overrated part I didn't like at all. Because overrated means to me you're not good at all. And we all know, we all know Boots is gifted. We all know he's good. He's very good. He gonna be top brass one day when Earl Spence and Bud fade away a little bit or go to the sunset. He gonna reign that division. I see it. I definitely see that. You know what I'm saying, happening. What do you think, K. Will?
I agree with both of y'all. Like, I think I lean more towards what Walt was saying, though, as far as how I see where Shawn Porter is coming from. I did look it up, and I think it says 28 wins, 26 knockouts. It's a lot of fights. And it is time for him to start fighting people that we know. I think part of that is him being a victim of divisions with guys that people just don't know. Because he has been working his way through divisions, to kind of become a boxer at 147. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, like you said, though, tomato cans is a part of it. You know what I mean? And I think now he's ready. I think now he's at that point where he should start. And he's asking for those fights. He's trying to get in the ring with those people. But I think he's 2 fights away from being undeniable at the division, right?
Yeah, true.
He's either 2 big fights away, two good fights away, or 1 big fight away. Meaning, like, he's either a go beat 2, welterweights. You know what I mean? Go beat Kavaliauskas and
that's a good fight.
One other person, right? Go beat those 2 people, and then the rest of the champion's gonna have to look at you like, you know what I mean? He at the point where he could chase. He can go chase Spence and fight 2 guys he fought, or he can go chase Crawford and fight 2 guys he fought and be in position. Or he can go in there and fight like a Keith Thurman.
I agree.
And they can't say nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? So he's only 1 or 2 fights away. Like, so Overrated, I think, is a reach, but
That's
Unproven,
tough, yeah.
I think, is accurate. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I think as far as the tomato cans, that is true, but that's really to get in the top 10. And he's been in the top 10 probably for a minute.
That's
so
true. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
in terms
true.
Of like, now it's kind of like you trying to like inflate it or look, you know. I don't know.
No,
like,
I got you.
You're a young guy too.
Yeah, I got you. You ain't trying to test it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. You gotta, you know. But I think he's really good. I think he should be able to hold his own. Maybe not at the top 2, like, you know, Crawford or Spence, per se. But you know, he can beat Ugas. I don't know. Or maybe
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
He may could be.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see Boots. I can see Boots fighting 3 guys. Keith Thurman's one of them. I can see him fighting 4 fights. I can see Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia.
Thurman wouldn't even take the fight though. Thurman probably wouldn't even take
because he's gonna be talking. He not. Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. I think Garcia will fight him. I think so.
Danny will fight him. Danny will fight him.
They both are Philly. Both of them. Yeah. So, Virgil Ortiz and Virgil Ortiz and Paul defeated. You got to get that fight to get in the door. You got to.
I think real talk.
He need that fight. He need that
fight. And Kell Brook.
That's what I'm about to say. At this point, he's kind of like in the same position Spence was in 2017. So really, he can go fight a Kell Brook or a Amir Khan or somebody like that. Would be
no, not Amir Khan. Somebody else.
You need the names at this point. I mean, I guess on you coming up, you're supposed to clean out the division. You're supposed to clean the people. You're supposed to clean them up. You know, that's how you prove that you number 1. I think they fighting an eliminator too, so he's gonna be. I think either this fight or next fight, he is the number 1 contender regardless. So they going. So one of them gonna have to fight him with the belt. So somebody gonna have to fight. But he could definitely go the route that Spence went, going overseas and beating up. I mean, you know, fighting one of them guys, and you need to name it. Like, you know, he could beat Adrian Brown, and that would help his, you know, his name or right now for sure.
Oh man,
hell, Adrian Brown.
All about the building.
Smoke AB. I was the biggest AB fan.
I don't think that shit would go like 2 rounds. To be honest, dog. AB's a bum, dog. I can't stand AB, dog.
AB broke my heart. He was next up, dog.
Yeah.
He broke my heart. He was next up. I thought he was next. He just don't got the work ethic.
He didn't break my heart. He ain't break my heart at all. I knew AB stand for always bum. Always.
He should start promoting fighters though. He's got a good marketing situation though. I think
he can market.
You know, because
even with all the losses,
like
even with all he could fill up an arena right now, bro.
Real talk.
He could. I would go watch him.
And you would probably watch Staples too because he talks so tough. So you know,
I would.
So we gotta watch Bounce TV fighters.
I'm just saying.
And this is Undisputed Spit. You dig?
I'd buy that for $1.